Hi, I'm Daniel from Carbonwurks, and today we've got a nice little simple installation. So we've got some rear reflectors on this car, which, to be honest, they're not the nicest looking things. We've created a little product to cover those up, and I'll show you how that all installs in just a minute. Right, so here we have the reflector covers. Quite a nice simple part, all designed, made, manufactured, all in-house, including the tape as well, which we actually have laser cut, which is very cool. So this is a 2x2 twill, pre-preg, full autoclave carbon fibre piece, and it's quite simple really. These covers go over the existing reflectors. They've got the double-sided tape already installed, so apart from warming the tape up and obviously thoroughly degreasing the reflector themselves, they're very easy to install. As you can see, part of what we include here is a couple alcohol wipes. I'll talk you through the installation process now. This really is quite straightforward. It's not all that complicated, but there's a few things to note. So the first thing, the car's got to be clean. There's no point trying to install these if the car's got any dust, dirt, anything like that, and water as well. So you need to install it on a dry day, and ideally the temperature's got to be over 15-20 degrees. We're not going to use a heat source today because it's 30 degrees and the car's been in the sun for several hours, but most times if it's 20-25 degrees even, you should be using a heat source just to heat the tape up before sticking the reflector covers on. So let's get cracking. So this one's already been cleaned, but I'll show you how to do this. So you've got your alcohol wipe here, which you can just open up and degrease the reflector itself. So this takes any waxes, oils, that sort of thing off. And once that's done, then you've just got to wipe down with a nice clean towel. So my handy assistant will pass me that now. So give that a good wipe down to make sure there's no residue. Right, so now comes the tricky part, well, not so tricky in fact. So these are laser cut, these stickers, and it's very simple really. You just peel the backing film off. It's got to be warm first, as I said, that's really important. There's no point sticking these on a cold day. They've got to be warm. So the easiest thing is to put the top section in first. If you can then hold that just very gently, you've still got movability at the bottom here to make sure you get it in line. So make sure it's nice and level and push on like that. Use your fingers to squeeze down the tape and make sure it's got a nice firm fit. And it really is as simple and easy as that. So these are machined and designed and developed to fit in here perfectly. We've made sure that there's enough tolerance around the side, but they're thin enough to make sure that it actually looks like it's part of the car. We've also for those anoraks out there, we've also decided to make sure that the weave is also symmetrical. So it goes outside on the right and obviously outside on the left, and it follows the rest of the carbon pack. So nice and simple. Right, all finished, all installed. As I said, it's a really simple install, this one. Even the most basic of DIYs can manage this one. So yeah, both on. It stilts the back end of the car out. Since of having these glaringly obvious red reflectors on the back, they're now nice and carbon finished, and yeah, it's very simple but very effective modification. The only thing to remember, obviously depending on which country you're in, sometimes you do need the reflectors to be reflective for legality reasons, but they can be removed if needs be later down the line. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and join us later on for some more.